Hi guys! I hope you can see and hear me okay. I'm back for another episode of Get Grounded with Whit and Violet. As you can see, Violet's nowhere to be found today. She's out for a walk with her dad, and we'll probably be back by the time we are finishing up to say hello. So today what I want to talk about is something that's so common that people struggle with, and that is afternoon slump. So if you feel like you have that dip in the afternoon in your energy, you are not alone, because so many people have that struggle, and I want to talk about why it happens, how you can move through it, and how you can support your body to ultimately not have to deal with it anymore. So basically, the reason we have that 2 p.m. afternoon slump or dip or siesta, whatever you want to call it, is mainly because we live in this society where we are in go, 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 fight or flight, pedal to the metal drive. And when we're in that mode all the time, what happens is our poor little adrenal glands, the glands that produce adrenaline and different hormones in our body, they get tired and burnt out, and our hormones start to get unregulated, and then we get surges of improper hormones throughout the day that make us have that afternoon slump. So the main reason that people get that is because we drink things like coffee in the morning, which is really hard on our adrenal glands and liver. We also, a lot of people have really heavy breakfast, and that will tax your digestive system and tax your organs, your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys, and make them feel, one second, my wash machine? Okay, I hope that's not annoying you. I thought my wash machine was turned off, but apparently it's not. So our digestive systems get really tired and burnt out, and I really just wanted to make a point to let you know that there's ways that you can set your body up for success during the day so you don't have that afternoon slump. But the key is to heal your body slowly but surely, and in the meantime, to support it with healthier options. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to give you a cheat sheet with a bunch of free recipes. So I have my cheat sheet downloaded here, and I'm going to make one of the recipes on there for you. Let's see if it'll catch. Oh, I won't show you my cleavage. Come on, it wants to. So that's the cheat sheet, and you can download it by clicking that link there, and it'll give you 33 free recipes. I'm going to make the German chocolate balls today. So I want to talk about the ingredients that I have in those balls and why they're a good substitute. And let's talk about snacking in the afternoon and cravings. So what I really want to share with you is that it's really common that people have cravings in the afternoon, crave things like sugar and coffee and junk food and donuts and things that are not ideal for our body to thrive and be vibrant. So the solution, and what I like to go through for myself, is a stepping stone process. So if I'm feeling down, tired, cravings, whatever, I first look at, okay, how was my night last night? How was my morning? What's my diet been like? Is this what is affecting this lack of energy? So that's step one. And then I say, will water help me get through that? If water is not going to cut it, then I move to juice, and I will drink some juice. And if juice is not going to solve my craving, then I move on to a treat. So the thing is, you want to start simple. You want to start, like I said, with water, juice, fruit, have some vegetables, but sometimes that just won't cut the desire to have something crunchy or chocolatey or sweet or whatever it may be. So these Boost cheat sheets are to the rescue, because they're simple whole food ingredients that you can make ahead of time, keep them in your freezer, and grab a snack out anytime that you need. So with our meal plans, which is really cool, if you haven't checked out our grounded meal plans yet, definitely do that. We had a brainstorming session with all the hundreds of members last night about how to keep making them more practical and usable. And what we have in them is once a week you make a boost recipe for the week. So let's say you make these German chocolate balls and you store them in the freezer, so when you need a boost during the week, you take them out and have that. This week it's a banana muffin recipe, so it's always changing every week to have a different treat. So I'm gonna whiz these up really quick. They're super simple. There's a shredded organic unsweetened coconut. There's pitted medjool dates that I soaked, so I just pitted them and soaked them in some warm water for half an hour, and a little bit of sea salt to support your adrenal glands and to support your energy. These will all support your energy and give you a boost for the afternoon. The fat in the coconut will sustain you, give you sustained energy. The salt will support your adrenal glands, and the dates are full of nutrition and minerals and vitamins and all of that good stuff. Can you guys let me know who's watching, if the sound is okay, or if I should go turn my washing machine off? It's somehow taken over and extremely loud. But I'm going to mix these in. I don't have an extension cord to make them right in front of you, so I'm just going to kind of shift over here and make them in my little mini food processor. So I'm going to blend up just the coconut, the dates, and a dash of salt really quickly, and then I'll be right back. So you can watch me because I'm kind of in the frame still. And you can download these recipes for yourself with the link there. So okay, here we go. Stir. That should do. They're not perfect, but I didn't want to waste your time, so we're all good. Thanks, Megan. I'm glad that the sound is okay. All right, so what I also did was I melted a little bit of chocolate to roll these in or drizzle on top. You can do whatever you want. So again, the thing is that you really want to make sure that you're nourishing your body with whole food ingredients. Simple things. As you know, there was 3 items that went into these little balls, and so we're going to roll them up. You can make them whatever shape you want. You can make them into a ball if you want. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make them into little balls like this, and then I'm going to dip half of it in chocolate, and then I'm going to freeze them, and they're going to be little delicious treats. So we're just going to put them on the plate like this, and then we'll be good for delicious treats for the week. And you can just store them in a glass container in the freezer, take them out to have for snacks with you. I've been a lot more active. I'm wondering if you are too, now that the weather is warming up. So Violet and I have been going on a lot of walks, and I've been biking. We have a trailer that we put on the back of our bike and take her for bike rides. And I was noticing that I was way more snacky and hungry, and I was like, that's not like me. I normally just eat my routine. I'm very just structured in my diet, and I'm in quite a set routine with it. And I was noticing that I was a lot hungrier. And then it finally clicked that I had been way more active and burning a lot more calories. Therefore, I need to replace them with healthy whole food calories. So what I did was I made a point to just make sure that I'm having more snacks around, and so I don't waste away and deplete, because I am breastfeeding and I'm busy and active and have a lot on the go, and the last thing you want is to get depleted and not feel your best. So having these little snack attacks around makes such a difference to feel good. I wish I could share them with you. They smell so yummy. I can't wait to taste them. I'll maybe taste a fresh one. But the thing you want to really avoid is using stimulants like refined sugar and coffee and junk food and fried food to get you through that slump, because it's gonna be really hard on your organs and hard on your system, and you'll get in a vicious cycle where you get addicted to needing that stimulation, and you'll burn out, and then you'll have a lot of health problems that will surface. And in order to avoid that, all you have to do is swap out that junk food for whole foods. And honestly, that just makes a world of a difference. So using organic, healthy, whole food, simple ingredients that you know and trust. So what I did here, the Boost recipe calls for coconut oil and cocoa or cacao mixed together and drizzled, because the balls are quite sweet. What I did was I just took a dark chocolate bar that was 70+% cocoa, and melted that down because I had one, and just melted that down, and that's what I'm dipping these in. So it'll firm up really nicely. So what else do I want to share about that? Does anyone have any questions about afternoon crashes or cravings or anything like that? I'm happy to answer them. It's also really important to respect your body, and if you need a rest, you need a rest. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. We don't have to burn the candle at both ends all the time. Something that having a child now has taught me, and watching her take naps and rest, has allowed me to slow down in the afternoon as well. And if I'm feeling tired and I didn't have a great sleep the night before because she was up nursing or things like that, then I lay down with her and have a break as well, instead of eating something to stimulate me and keep going. So unless I really need to do that because I have something on the go, I will also take a rest, and that's what your body usually needs. If it's craving rest, take a rest. If you need to get through your day, you're at work, you have stuff going on, then these boosts are definitely the answer for that. So just to do a little recap, you can, first you want to assess the situation. That is, so important. So assess the situation, see what's going on, see how you're feeling, and take a drink of water, because you might just need water, you might just be dehydrated. If that doesn't solve the problem, if you have any green juice left from the morning, drink some of that. For me, that does it 9 times out of 10. That was all I needed, was a little nutrition boost from my green juice, and away I go. If that doesn't cut it and you're really craving something dense and snacky because you've been really active, you've been working out, we also don't realize that using our brains can make us really hungry. So if you have a really brain-intensive job, or you're in school or something like that, sometimes a little hit of these balls will make such a difference in your brain power and capacity to retain information and to be on the ball with that. Myrna says, I had heartburn after my smoothie with cacao. How can I... Okay, if you get a reaction from a food that you're eating, a couple things you want to look at is, has that food affected you before? Do you think it's just a combination of things that you're having? And was your digestive system not set up for success? So did you have too much liquid in your stomach? Did you, what else could be an issue with that? Is there too many mix of ingredients that affected your digestion? Was it something that you're sensitive to and not tolerating well? So my suggestion is just to omit the cocoa or the cacao, whatever you used, and not eat it for a while and see if maybe you were having a reaction to that, or assess if you had too much liquid or different things like that. Honestly, the simpler the better. So the grounded recipes, they're really interesting because they're transitional recipes. So they're made to help you move away from conventional processed junk foods, and they're like a bridge from that old world into this whole food new world. And figuring out your happy medium is the key. So the feedback we get from our grounded meal plans, and why people love them so much, I better go wash my hands, eh? Why people love them so much is because they are, oh my goodness. You guys, I have the worst luck on Facebook Live. my house is flooding right now. 1 second, I'm gonna wash my hands because there's water flooding everywhere. I knew there was something wrong with my washing machine. Okay, let me go turn my washing machine off, and then I'll be right back. It's not my washing machine, it's my toilet. Okay, the diaper sprayer flew off the toilet. The house is flooding.
Yeah, where?
The toilet. I turned it off. It's okay, Violet. We're still live. Oh man. Okay, so this is so funny. Okay, these are our balls, and Neil, let me just wrap this up and then we'll deal with it. These are our balls. We're gonna need them to get through our flood. It's luckily not sewer water, it's just toilet water, and I should have listened to my gut and went and checked that out when we first started. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. We can see Neil in the background soaking up water. How ridiculous. Yes, life does happen. So Violet made her appearance. Anyways, there's our chocolate balls. They're going to go in the freezer, and we will snack on them later. But thank you for joining us. One day we're going to have a Facebook Live without some sort of catastrophic event, aren't we? Yeah. Not today, but maybe some other time. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you very soon. Bye.